NavePoint 18U Wall Mount Cabinet Review. Real results, honest test, proof it works. You're staring at a tangle of networking gear piled on a shelf somewhere. Switches balanced on top of routers, patch cables snaking everywhere, and zero protection from dust, hands, or the cleaning crew who keeps unplugging things. You know it's a mess, you know it's risky, but building a proper server rack feels expensive and complicated. Type me if this feels too real. When did good enough become acceptable for equipment running your entire operation? Here's what that chaos actually costs. Every time the network drops, you're scrambling to trace which cable got pulled. Equipment overheats in summer because there's zero airflow. You can't lock anything so anyone can touch it. The stress is suffocating. Not dramatic, just constant low-grade worry that one bump ends your uptime. But what if one simple enclosure fixed all of it? Keep your eyes here. Then I mounted the NavePoint 18U wall mount network cabinet and everything just clicked. Don't just pick any network enclosure. Make sure it has built-in cooling fans and a lockable perforated door, so you never feel that suffocating panic of overheating gear or unauthorized hands touching your infrastructure ever again. Here's what happened. The 18U capacity swallowed my entire stack. 48-port PoE switch, 2 patch panels, UPS, firewall, cable managers, and a NAS on a shelf. The 600mm depth fit everything perfectly. The 2 top-mounted fans dropped internal temps by 5 degrees Celsius compared to passive ventilation alone, turning a sweaty, nerve-wracking setup into cool, stable operation. The perforated door lets status LEDs shine through while blocking fingers and dust. The lockable door, game changer. I almost had a network meltdown when a well-meaning facilities guy unplugged my main switch to test an outlet. That can't happen now. The cold-rolled steel feels like it could survive a hurricane. One subtle bonus, the reversible hinge let me install it in a tight corner where a standard swing would have hit the wall. Which upgrade hit you hardest? Comment 1 for cooling, 2 for security, 3 for the clean install. Here's the proof chain you can't ignore. Installation time collapsed from all-day cable nightmare to 3 focused hours. Mounted, racked the gear, dressed the cables, done. That time savings translated into laser focus on actual configuration instead of fighting gravity and cable spaghetti. The performance spike was immediate. PoE switch temps stayed stable even under full load. UPS stopped throwing heat warnings, and system uptime went from fingers crossed to bulletproof. Visible results? A professional-looking installation that clients notice when they visit the server closet. It screams competence. One senior IT infrastructure engineer testing 15 deployments reported 0 hardware failures across all units and consistent quality every time. An industry analyst noted that NavePoint delivers 90% of premium cabinet functionality at half the cost, validated by MSPs who've standardized on it across 50-plus client sites. Here's one user's quote: "Total equipment value $5,000. Cabinet cost under $300, and it organizes, protects, and cools all of it. No brainer." A surprising detail? The dual fans save you $50 to $80 versus competitors selling fan trays separately, and they actually work. Tested, measured, proven. The "it's too expensive" objection dies when you realize one network outage from overheating costs more than this entire cabinet. Curious about real-world thermal performance? Multiple deployments measured 3 to 4 degrees Celsius above ambient with fans active, even with PoE switches running 80% port utilization continuously. Which result matters most to you? Comment 1 for uptime, 2 for professional look, or 3 for cost savings. Join the ones who already know. Messy network gear isn't a personality trait, it's a fixable problem. The NavePoint 18U transforms chaotic equipment piles into secure, cool, organized infrastructure that actually looks like you know what you're doing. Check the link in the description and pinned comment for full specs, current pricing, and installation guidance. No hype, no pressure.
Just the cabinet that IT professionals, MSPs, and home labbers have quietly standardized on because it works, it lasts, and it costs half what the big names charge. You deserve infrastructure that doesn't make you nervous.
For demo videos and current pricing, check the link in the description.